So we're here at the M. It is a great place to stay off the Strip. It's a little closer to LA, but it has a real resort-like feel and a great spa on site.
Actually 20 minutes south on the Strip on Las Vegas Boulevard. So you're right, you do get to it first if you're driving up from LA. So there's a lot of folks who just kind of get off right there, and it's much easier and start your vacation in a quicker way.
And they do have a free shuttle to the Tropicana, which is on the Strip, as well as a free shuttle to the airport. And I just love the design. It's hip, it's modern. It opened in 2009.
And the M is a great place for restaurants and wine as well. So let's start our culinary tour with Anthony's Steakhouse. These are some of the best steaks in the city.
They really are, and they have prime cuts of meat, all kinds, cooked to perfection. Bone-in selections, as well as roasted meats like prime rib, and flame grilled on that broiler right there. You see them. They're dry aged and wet aged, and they're all raised at the Marnell family Double Fork Ranch. And then they're dry aged for 24 to 30 days before they cut into them, and that gives the steak a great flavor and a great feel.
Actually, we got a chance to sit near those steaks being made at the table we were at, and that was fabulous watching that.
Yeah, you really got to see how a great steak is cooked to perfection, and then these great cuts of beef that we had. And we started off with the lobster bisque soup, which was chunks of lobster. This was really delicious.
And none of the lobster came from Lake Mead, we were told.
We had the wet-aged ribeye, and we had it cooked medium rare. It was perfectly done. It was so delicious. It really was flame grilled, and you'll see it was just cooked to perfection.
It was mouthwatering. Of course, the great thing about the ribeye is they got the nice little fat in there that just gives it such great taste.
And we had an array of side dishes. We chose the asparagus with garlic and lemon, fresh and delicious. And then the tater tots. This is a house special. It's shredded potatoes with cheddar and chives.
How do you get gourmet tater tots? I've never heard this before, and these were absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with cheese and potatoes, that's for sure. Now, we started with a Chardonnay. We had the A by Acacia from Carneros. This was very delicious.
Yeah, enjoyed that. Went really well, especially with the tater tots.
And then we had a Pinot from Monterey by Higher Ground. And we talked about the fact that Monterey has much fruitier Pinots. And then we had this Merlot by Skyfall from the Columbia Valley. This was rich. It really held up to the steak, didn't you think?
Yeah, it really held itself. Hey, talk about the fact what wasn't on the menu.
So not on the menu is the tomahawk of bison. It's incredible, and when you get there, just make sure you ask for it. It's part of the chef's butcher board of exotic meat specials. Ask for it, and they'll be happy to share it with you if they have it on the menu that day. It's well worth it.
All right, let's talk about the Hostile Grape. This is just a few steps away. This is the coolest wine bar I've been to in a while. This is a unique concept behind this wine cellar. It's a bar, but it's also a tasting room too. We actually enjoyed this.
Yeah, exactly. And you can also reserve it for private events. It opens at 5 p.m. It's not open on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. And they also have half-off appetizers Wednesdays and Saturdays. All the tastings are done by you purchasing a card and then loading it with an amount that starts at $25. And all the wines are set up on carousels with the glasses above. So you can go and select your wine and taste and sample as much as you want and just reload your card anytime.
And this is great for the person who wants to try a wine that might be a little bit more expensive than what they want to gamble on and just get a quick taste of it, maybe an ounce or two. And to me, this was just a ton of fun.
It really was. And there's a huge selection of carousels. I mean, I would say about 20 carousels at least. And really, you can select 1 ounce, 2 ounce, or 3 ounce pours. And then, of course, if you want to splurge on a bottle, you can do that as well. But it really gives you the option of trying something that really is on your bucket list that you've never had because it's out of your pocketbook range, but now you get a chance to at least try 1 ounce.
And the food, this was a real surprise.
It really was, because we went for the wine and the whole cool wine tasting part, but then we tried this burrata and heirloom salad with tomatoes and arugula. Fabulous.
So go get Docile at the Hostile Grape. All right, next we head to the buffet. The buffet there is called Studio B. And this was fun. This was their seafood buffet. It's their specialty on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And this was a buffet that had a lot of buffet to it.
It's true, and for what you get, it really is reasonably priced. It's a great selection of seafood, all fresh, and you can choose from hot or chilled items. And they also have unlimited wine and beer, plus soft drinks, so you can enjoy yourself there and indulge. And
like a buffet, it has the normal things that you love to have on a buffet. So you get to see a lot of different things, whether it be the macaronis, whether it be the different dishes, like this isn't like a paella. So there was a lot of good selection there for a lot of different people who would just want to chow down big time at a Vegas buffet.
And there's healthy stuff too. We saw those salads, and these olives were great. They're tossed with fresh herbs. It was really delicious, and artichokes. And then they also have carved meats too.
If it's a buffet, you got to have prime rib.
And they also have lamb and pork.
Not to mention the oysters.
Oh yeah, well you got to have a fresh oysters if you're having a seafood buffet, that's for sure.
And then there is the pool. This is a great pool. Again, this is off the strip, but you get some great views there.
You really do, and they have live music. Check the calendar for events on that.